Hello guys, this is your favorite manager speaking, and today I will do for you YouTube guide for total amateurs. So basically I will try to help you how to do correct transfers with this team and how to challenge for title with this team and how to have foundation for in season 2 to try to win the Champions League. Basically we will make this shitty team title contender. So first of all, as you can see, I added a lot of divisions, only the top one, and also we take note we need to start the game in Croatia. That is, it's 13 July is the starting date. The main reason is, as I said, we will do a lot of squad changes, and I want to start early as possible. If you start in England, you are starting around, I think, 20 something, so 1 week, it's a big difference, and I will try to explain why it is and what we can do in the first day. In the meantime, until game is created, I will start drinking something. Regarding the West Bromwich, if you play in West Bromwich, basically you are a shit player. That's the thing. And not only they are, all of them are very bad, they don't have any good young player, except one who is, let's say, situational. So youth prospect is poor, current team is poor, financially they are very poor. So basically they suck in everything. All three important segments they are bad. The coaching staff, more or less, I mean, coaches, we will bring the new one, it's not so important. They have only good thing is, if I'm correct, their transfer revenue is 100%. That is critical for us. The rest, we will see. So let's hope the game will be created very soon. My plan is to do maybe 3 or 4 episodes, 30 minutes, around 30 minutes each. And I hope that will be enough for the guide. That's it. After I finish this guide, I will be on the Twitch streaming my post save. I have a lot of requests to do different divisions. Somebody asking for Russia, somebody asking for Portugal. We will see. I'm really busy these days playing a lot of FM. But at least I'm finally happy with all of my tactics, and we will see. I really don't know what I will do next for YouTube. In the meantime, WBA guide, I mean, there are other teams. For example, I can do guide for Newcastle, but in that guide, I mean, Newcastle is just so big team. Same is with the Leeds, same is with Aston Villa. Aston Villa is less OP, I agree, compared to Newcastle and Leeds. But it's still better than West Bromwich. And the reason is why I want to do West Bromwich, because in my opinion they have the worst team from all of them. Fulham is very near, but I think Fulham's starting team is even better than WBA. If you take in consideration that they managed to loan some of the players. So let's go here and let's pick WBA. I mean, I'm trying to play from the start just to show you, because 90% of FM players are really bad. They don't know how to play the game, so I'm really hoping this will be helpful for you. I mean, I know that will be helpful. So we will save the game. We will override. I have already some old folder when I was actually doing some short lists for this team. So first of all, we will start to loading my tactics. My tactics are on FM based site. So normally what I like to use 3-4-3 for home. Maybe I can add, actually this time I will add also 4-4-2 SIR amateurs, this one. Even I think I will not use it, we will see. This is more situation for cup, and my main tactic will be, my best tactic all around is this 3-5-2 number 10. The tactic what is dominating in every segment, especially it's very good defensively. So this is the formation how we will play, And now we will start to do some things. Take note, the starting date is 13 July. So let's start first with some things what we will do. I don't need to check team report and other bullshit because I'm playing FM a lot. I know all the players, I know all the stuff. So like always, we will start with sucking the people. I always like to suck the people. So let's go with coaching team. Take note, we can have only 6 coaches. That means we will start the season without goalkeeping coach. As I said 1 million times, a goalkeeping coach is not important. I would rather have 2 fitness coaches. Then later on, if you can increase amount of the coaches, then you can add goalkeeping coach. Then the next one is the scouts. We have only 2. Regarding the physios and this medical stuff, normally I don't do that one. You can do it, it's actually a decent thing, but this I just give responsibility to, let's say, a chairman or somebody. For me, is most important is coaching stuff. Even the scouts, I don't care so much, but let's play it proper way. So this is what we done. Now the next step will be go to our squad. And let's start removing the players. So Pereira we will keep, Garland we will keep. This guy, transfer listed. So now this will be very boring part because 90% of the squad I will do like this. Immediately I will offer them. So his price is 12, I will ask for example 10. And I will move him to under 23 squad. So same thing will go with other players. So there are some various reasons why I'm selling all these players. Basically, they are very bad. That's the thing. Other things we can discuss, but that is not important. So just take note. You will see who will I leave, and that's it. So regarding this team, this guide is basically how to be instantly successful with this team. And I'm that kind of person where for me the result is everything. And that's why I like some of the Mourinho statements. Even actually a lot of times I don't like his play style, but his statements are correct. The trophies are most important thing in the football. So for example, Pochettino, they say he's good manager, but he never won nothing. That's my thing, and I actually don't like him. The trophies only matters. So this is, as I said, very boring process. But we need to do it. Let's go like this. Normally I like immediately to slightly reduce some of the prices. Basically sometimes it's even like 50% discount, even more. Priority is just to sell at any price. There are some certain players here who has very high wage. For example, Charlie Austin is having, I think, 50k wage. So that means he's not only he's shitty player without no any pace. It will be hard for me to sell him. So probably I will go less than 1 million, but we will see later on about him. David Patton just joined, he stays, this guy is out. I mean, striker who scores 2 goals per season. What kind of striker he is? So I never understood this this type of the players, how they find even the teams. Another shitty player. This guy is also shit. As I said, youth prospect is very poor with this team. There is only Harper, but he needs to do a lot of training to be on my level. So probably he will be by bench option for attacking midfielder. Jonathan Bond, we don't need 3 keepers in the squad. Let's say $500,000. So in the first episode we will do all these shitty things. Then in the second we will start with the transfers, and then we can discuss about the targets, and then we can discuss also how we can do this guide. There are few options, but let me focus with this shitty player. I mean, who is buying Ivanovic? As I said, I like Bilic as coach, but as a guy who is doing, I don't like his transfers. I never like his transfer policy. Even sometimes I know that this is club who is spending the money, not him. And actually, I don't agree with 99% of his transfers. Just for some money and go. So this is my team. You see the players what we left here. So this is the guys who are staying. Now just decline all this shit. This is mutual termination. Yes. So we are still on the 13th July, and now I'm not discussing nothing. You can leave the team. I'm not sure will I play entire season with them. Probably I will, because the team what I'm planning to build with them will be very, very strong. It will be actually stronger than my Burnley team what won the league, I feel. Okay. So the next step is now to take assistant manager and to go to staff shortlist. So me, I have one shortlist what I'm using for the staff. I mean, I have 2 or 3 of them, but most of them is here. So there are, for example, there are 2 very hard clubs to manage in FM. The first one is West Bromwich. I mean, if you want to win the title. The second one is even more challenging. It's Wycombe. Wycombe is, I tried a few times and I failed with some of the transfers, but maybe I will do Wycombe next guide. It's really, really hard, trust me. Okay, here, as I said, first we need to bring assistant manager. And the best assistant manager for West Bromwich team is this guy. The reason is tactical knowledge. So he will do your opposition instructions. We will sign him. Now, very, very important thing. When you offer for any of your coaches, give them maximum. The reason is you cannot afford that this guy goes to any other team. So he will be your assistant manager. Normally this is the guy what I always sign, but the West Bromwich doesn't have wage to sign him. So the next step is, if we go here on attributes, we go coach. We need to start with defending coach. There is one British guy what I like. His name is Paul Robinson. Again, we are giving him maximum wage. Okay, now the next one will be attacking coach. Attacking coaches are not easy to find lately. I mean, There is only this guy what I like, but I need to pay some compensation, but never mind. Again, it's very small. We will sign him. My last coach will be technical coach. That is this guy. He always asking for a lot of wages and he prefers to be assistant manager. So we will give him some bonuses and let's hope we can sign him. Of course, yes. So 3 coaches we have and now we need to go with fitness coaches. Fitness coaches are very tricky and as I said, mandatory is to have 2 fitness coaches. This is how I play and how I prefer. Normally this guy is actually good. The problem with him is he wants different role. I mean, I can sign him for head of the sports science, but compensation is very high. So we will not go with him, we will go with one Brazilian guy, this guy who has 17 adaptability. With South American coaches, very same approach. Give them maximum because there is a lot of interesting teams to beat them, so go like this, maximum. And we will go, this guy we beat, how is this guy? This guy has low adaptability, no, we are going with this one if it's possible. Again, we need to try to give him a lot of bonuses, even I'm not sure if he will come. Let me see. Okay, so sometimes happen that this guy will not come. I mean, with my Burnley save he struggled, so we will see, because he prefers physio job. More or less, for you, most important is assistant manager, then later on you can add. So coaches we done. The next one is another thing what I normally don't use a lot, but we will try to play like this, so we will go to find the scouts. Staff role, let's go. Actually, we will not add any, we will just go by this. This is my short list. No. Staff search. Plenty of them here. So this is the guy what I would like to bring to be my chief scout because he is the British. Let me see if I can sign him. Normally I always prefer, as I said, I will give him maximum. I prefer to have for scout, for chief scout I prefer English team, English chief scout. So now the next one, this guy, one guy from my short list who is Brazilian. Again, I prefer always to have some South American scout, especially if you will play for long term. So again, we will give him maximum. As I said, it's not easy to find good stuff, and always there will be some other teams who likes to sign him. Now we can actually maybe increase this one to 16 because there are so many candidates. This is another guy what I like, also South American. Again, we will need to add some bonuses. For him. And there is one Spanish scout, if I can get him, the ex-player Vicente. Sometimes he's in my save, sometimes he's not. Let me put here on the scout. So this time he's not here. Never mind. So, and this guy for France, yeah, I want him also. That's why it's important to watch so many leagues. So as you can see, we already spent 20 minutes of recording and we are still on the same date. Did I forget something? So here I can immediately, I always like to do this one. My Johnston will be goalkeeper in the first season. Gibbs, probably bench. Garant will play. Pereira will play. Harper will be bench. Gallagher, I will terminate his loan, we will discuss later on. Button will be bench option, bench keeper. Krovinovic also bench option. Ajavi will probably play. I like his height, jumping reach, he's the player what I like to use. I mean, the type of central defender what I like. Zohore, he's alone somewhere. And that's it. So you can see the from first 11, this is the 4 players what I will use as starters, more or less. As you can see, this is the thing. So now, let's go a little bit forward. This we will accept, confirm. Yeah, a lot of Croatians, guys, they like West Bromwich, so I also have some feelings regarding them. Okay, Burnley offers 7.5. Accept and give ultimatum to selected teams. Full log. Ah shit, I always click it wrongly. I always forget to tick this one. Here I done mistake. These two I will reject for now. Because I didn't tick Grosicki. A 1.5 I will accept. Because with this skin I don't see this box very good. Or at least it looks like I'm too old. The reason is why I need immediately to have some money, due to the fact that we have one important player we need to sign at any cost. This player is on the youth contract and he's the must buy, for me number 1 must buy in the game. So as you can see, our transfer revenue is 100% and the budget is very small, so we will try to do our best. So now we need to play a lot because every few days we will offer the same players with reduced price. We need to try to sell them all. If we don't get very high, I mean transfer fee, basically we can save the money by their wages. For example is Charlie Austin with 50k wage. For 50k wage, I will bring on loan 2 top players for first 11. So I have already in my head the vision how this team will look. There are 2-3 things regarding the strikers. I mean, I'm planning to sign 2 or even 3 strikers. So this one, when this happens, just go here and try to press your players. Later on, maybe you can even threaten them. This one I like to use. So basically you are telling them You will not be registered, you will not play this entire season. You will sit on the bench. I mean, not on the bench, on the stadium. That's the thing. So we are going with very aggressive approach, like always. As I said, I'm here to fight for the trophies, not to be tourist in this league. Also, whenever I do episode by episode, best for you is to save. So in case if you do some mistakes, you can revert it, or you can try do it 2-3 times from beginning. You see? But I offer him maximum what I can get. Same is with this guy, so we will see. So we are actually only advanced for 1 day. Let's hope we can close some of the deals. Okay. Defensive coach. Technical coach. 4.7. I will accept all offers. This one is too low. Phillips. Very good. Very good. I will accept. So it's already 16, we lost 3 days. Let's hope I can start. So this guy rejected me. He rejected me. Never mind, I mean the stuff always you can add later on. The most important is for the start your assistant manager, because he will manage your team in the friendly games. This guy also rejected us. Recruitment meeting. Sometimes I have some kind of bugs. Let me go on the holiday for 1 day. Okay, so this guy is out. Our first player what we managed to remove from our team. So now we will go to my shortlist. Regarding my shortlist, I have one special for WBA what I was yesterday preparing. So if you go here on this shortlist, if you go to youth players who has youth contract, the first player who is the must buy in this fucking game and is Papetti. So we will go for him. We will secure his transfer at any cost. The reason is he will play as your central defender in the mid. So no, we will go approach to sign. We will give him important, then star player. This we will remove. And of course, we need to pay some compensation, but compensation is never not so important. This one we can maybe reduce. This one slightly increase, and we can give him this one release clausula. No, I think this is more than good to be sure that he will come, because for him there is always few different teams. As I said, he is your first and most important buy, just because it's very cheap and he has high quality. Okay, now so again I will do now the same thing. I will again offer all these players. I will reduce the price. Basically, we are in the race with all these transfers because we need to bring a lot of players. Especially I want to get rid of him, so I will offer him even for 500k just that he leaves. This guy, how 1 million I will ask. Is he on the transfer list? So we managed to get rid of this. The thing is with him, if he is worth a lot, they are only offering 4.5. That's too much. The board will not accept. For this guy, let's go like this. Oh, 7 millions. Furlong again. Buy. Livermore. Transfer windows open 27. Again, speak with him, try to force the transfer. We managed to get rid of all these players. Okay guys, so this will be end of this first episode. In the second one we will discuss more about the transfer targets. As you can see, we are processing with the selling the players. We still don't have enough money, but I'm hoping for better days. So now it's best for you to save. I will also do, and to be sure that everything going smoothly, so to avoid any mistakes. So see you soon. Bye.